Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So I am super duper excited to be filming this video today because it involves a product that I have been super obsessed with lately, and it is the Becca x Jaclyn Hill face palette. I have no words. Okay, I'm just kidding. I do have words. But before I get started with this, I just want to let you guys know this is going to be like a little review of this palette. And then after I'm done with the review, I am going to show a little tutorial for like a nice, soft, glowy daytime look, which is what I have on right now. So very nice, soft, glowy daytime now for summer. So I'll show you guys how to get this. But first, I want to talk about this palette for 1 second. Not for 1 second. I'm probably going to talk about it for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Maybe more. So for those of you who do not know who Jaclyn Hill is, which if you're watching this video, I'm 99.9% sure you do. If you don't, check out her channel. She's a YouTuber. She's amazing. She's the one that created Champagne Pop with Becca Cosmetics, which is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. I love the Becca Cosmetics highlighters. They're just so beautiful and they have such an amazing finish. They give like your skin this beautiful, natural like sheen and glow. I mean, like, come on. Jaclyn Hill created Champagne Pop with Becca Cosmetics, I want to say, I don't know, like a year ago, something like that, I'm not sure. And they just expanded on the Champagne Pop product and made like a little collection surrounded by it. A lot of the items from the collection are limited edition. This is one of the items that is limited edition. In this exact moment, this is out of stock. I did hear through the grapevine that they're restocking this on June 16th on the Sephora website. I'm not sure if it's going to be in stores or not, but I'm pretty sure they're restocking on the 16th on the website. And I heard that that's the last restock they're ever gonna do because, like I said before, this is a limited edition item. So that'll be the last restock and then it'll be gone forever. So get yours while you can. I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting another one because I need this in my life forever. I don't know what I'm gonna do the day it finishes. Let's talk about the palette for a second. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything in the collection is like white with like champagne. Actually, I saw on Jaclyn Hill's Snapchat, she was talking about why she designed it like this. And she basically wanted it to look like, you know, like when you pop a bottle of champagne and like the champagne goes everywhere and it's like a huge celebration. She wanted it to look like a bottle of champagne was like popping. So it was like confetti and just celebration and gold, and it's just, she killed it. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. I can't really show you guys the mirror in here because I'm gonna blind you. Like, it's gonna reflect, but oh no. Yeah, see? The mirror is the bomb. It's amazing. It's huge and it is so clear. It's awesome. So when you open the palette, it looks like this. As you can see, I have been using this non-frickin' stop. I literally use it every single day. And this is all that I've been using on my clients. It's awesome. So you get 3 blushes and you get 2 highlights. This is Champagne Pop, the original highlighter that Jaclyn Hill did with Becca Cosmetics. And this is her new highlighter, which, God, since this is a limited edition, I really hope that they make this its own highlight, like that you can buy on its own at Becca, because this highlight is just, well, it's called Prosecco Pop. And it's like a true gold. Champagne Pop is more of a like rosy, kind of like rosé champagne. You know, that type of color. You know what I'm saying? Initially, when I got this palette, I was actually kind of back and forth about getting it. I was like, do I want to get this? It's $52. And I was like, do I want to get this? Do I not? I have a lot of blushes. I have a lot of highlights. Do I want it? I'm a big Jaclyn Hill fan. I do like Jaclyn Hill a lot. I think she's awesome. Her tutorials are incredible. And you know, I really do like to support YouTubers and other people that really put themselves out there and do things just because they love it, you know, and she's one of those people. So for that reason, I bought it. And I also love Champagne Pop, so I was like, you know, whatever. Let me try it out, let me get it. I got it. Okay, this is one of those things that I bought it thinking, whatever, it's whatever. And when I actually got it, I am so much more in love with it than I ever thought that I could be. These blushes are incredible. They're the only blushes that I've been using. I didn't think I was gonna like them. They're the only blushes that I use. They're incredible. And obviously Champagne Pop is the bomb, and Prosecco Pop, you already saw my reaction to it. It's absolutely incredible. Like, I can't even stop whipping my hand around because it gets me so excited. So let me show you swatches of all these little babies. Let's start with the highlights. Right here, this is Prosecco Pop, and then I'm gonna put Champagne Pop right next to it. That is Champagne Pop. So as you can see, like I was saying before, Prosecco Pop is a true gold, and Champagne Pop is more of a rosy toned gold. You can actually mix the two together, and oh my God, the color you get when you mix them together, like, oh yes. So beautiful, so pretty, so perfect. Thank you, Jaclyn Hill. Thank you, Becca Cosmetics. I love you guys forever. For my highlight today, I actually have Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop mixed together all down my cheekbone, and then I smiled, and on the apples of my cheeks, I just put Champagne Pop like right up here on the highest point so that when I smile facing forward, you can still see my highlight. I was watching Jaclyn Hill's Snapchat the other day, and she says that that's what she does, and that's why her highlight is so poppin' in every picture she takes. So I was like, if Jaclyn Hill does it, I'm gonna do it too. So that's all I've been doing, and I'm obsessed with it. And now let me show you guys the blushes. The first blush in the palette is a luminous blush. It's called Rose Spritz. Here it is, so you guys can see it. So you can see it's like super shiny, and like when I first saw this, I was like, I'm not gonna wear this. Like, this is so shiny and glittery. I can't wear this as a blush. Girl, yes you can. It's beautiful, it's amazing. I have it on right now, and it's working, it's working. The next blush is called Amaretto, and it's a mineral blush. And as you can see, at first I saw this and I thought it was kind of like a bronzer, but it is kind of brown, but it has like a little bit of a rosy undertone to it, so it actually works really beautifully as a blush. Again, I was watching Jaclyn Hill's Snapchat the other day, and she was talking about this specific blush, Amaretto, and she was saying that she created this blush because one of the questions that she gets most often is which blush to use. So she wanted to create a blush that when you didn't know what blush to use, that could be a go-to. It's like the perfect neutral blush. The last blush in the palette is called Pamplemousse. And as you can see, this is just a really pretty bright, like coral pink. It's beautiful. At first I saw this, I thought it was gonna be way too bright, but oh, all the blushes, I was so impressed with all these blushes. They blend out so nicely. They're so pigmented. They all are so beautiful, and I've been using all of them so much. And honestly, I didn't think I was gonna use them at all. And I have been using them nonstop. They're absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad that I took the time to really use it and really get use out of it before I sit down and film this video so that I could give you guys the best review possible. To be 100% honest, I have not one negative thing to say about this palette. Everything about it is utter perfection. If you're on the fence about getting this product, get it. Like, don't even think twice about it. Don't keep like going back and forth. It's limited edition. Get it. I promise you, you will not regret it. Like, that's what I was scared of, that I was gonna regret it, and I am so happy that I got it. Every single client that I've used this on has been like, when does it, where can I get that? When does it come out? I need that. Because it looks so good on everybody. Not even kidding. What I have on right now has been kind of like my go-to everyday look. I don't really wear makeup every single day, but when I'm going somewhere, like if I'm meeting with people or, you know, whatever, if I'm just living my life and I have things to do, you know, and I don't wanna look dead and I actually want to wear makeup, this is what I have been doing. It's super simple, it's super easy, and as you can see, like, it's really pretty and really glowy now for summer. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this super easy, glowy, healthy looking, bright summer makeup look using the Becca x Jaclyn Hill face palette, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Hello everybody. So I'm gonna start by priming my face. I'm using my Hangover primer from Too Faced. You know, I've been obsessed with this stuff. It is so hydrating. I love it. And then I'm going to use a little bit of my Maybelline Baby Skin just in the areas where I feel like I have a lot of pores, because I am going to be using a lot of highlighter today, and sometimes all that highlight can make your pores stand out more, which isn't cute, you know, so I'm going to try to cover them up a little bit more. So now I'm going to go in with my CC cream from It Cosmetics. I have been loving this stuff lately. My everyday face stuff is either this or the Tarte BB cream, one of the two. But I've been leaning more toward this one lately because it has a little bit more of a dewy finish, and the Tarte one is more matte, so I have absolutely been loving this stuff. So now I'm going to pick up my FitMe concealer from Maybelline, and I'm just going to apply that in all the normal places that I normally do, and I'm going to blend it out with a very damp Real Techniques sponge. Once I've buffed out all that concealer, I'm going to pick up my Tarte Skin Twinkle palette, and I'm going to use the banana powder right there in the center to set all the areas where I put the concealer. You guys know I am obsessed with this banana powder. It's the best thing ever. That's what I think personally, but you know, whatever. So now I'm just setting the rest of my face using my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the color Medium Golden. And we are going really fast, so I needed a little coffee break. And now I put on my eyebrows. There they are. Woohoo, I have eyebrows again. So now I'm picking up my MAC Give Me Sun and my MAC 135 brush, which is my favorite bronzer brush of all time. And I am just bronzing up my face in all the areas where I normally do, so down my cheekbones, around the perimeter of my forehead, up against my hairline, and then I'm dusting whatever's left over on the brush all over the rest of my face so that there's no harsh lines and I have a nice even tan all the way across my face. And now I'm going to use the Becca face palette that they did with Jaclyn Hill, and I'm so excited about it. You already saw my review, so you know how much I love it. I'm so excited to use it and show you guys how awesome it is. So I'm just picking up a big fluffy brush, and I'm putting the Amaretto blush color directly into my crease just to add a little bit of definition to my eyes. I'm just going back and forth and then doing little swirly motions to blend it out, and I'm also going to put some in the outer V of my eye, which you will see right now. Again, I'm not going super smoky, I'm not doing anything super crazy. I'm just putting a little bit of this in my crease and on the outer V to give my eyes a little bit more definition. So now I'm just picking up a flat brush and I'm going to go into Champagne Pop, and I'm just going to start to pack Champagne Pop all over my lid, from the innermost part of my lid all the way to the outermost part, even covering the eyeshadow that we put in the outer V of our eye. So we have a nice, soft, subtle, simple definition to the eye that's really nice and glowy. And now I'm just using my brush with whatever's left over on it to make sure the two colors are nice and blended together and there's no harsh lines. Picking up a much smaller brush, I went into the color Amaretto again, and I'm just running it all through my bottom lash line from the outermost part all the way to the innermost part to also add a little bit of definition to my lower lash line. So I'm actually going to use this color from the eyeshadow palette that Jaclyn Hill did with Becca to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. I was planning on doing a whole tutorial just using this eyeshadow palette, but as most of you probably know, it did get recalled and there's been a lot of hoopla going on with that palette. So I'm not going to do a tutorial for you guys if you can't even get the product anymore. I just don't think it's fair, I don't think it's nice, and I'd rather do something else that you guys can actually get some use out of. So I'm not going to be doing the tutorial using the eyeshadow palette. Sorry about that, guys. So now I'm just going to put on some mascara. This is my favorite mascara combination for when I'm not wearing false lashes, and it is the Loreal Carbon Black mascara mixed together with the Tarte Camera Lashes mascara. It is awesome. Going back into the palette, I'm just going to add a little bit of blush to the apples of my cheeks. I didn't know which color I wanted to use, so I ended up mixing all three of them together, and I actually love how it turned out. So you guys know, I actually have been doing this a lot since I filmed this video because I loved the outcome of all three of them mixed together. But I put the two pink ones first, and then I put the most of Amaretto, which is the brown one, to kind of tone it down a little bit so that there wasn't so much pink on my face. So now I'm mixing together Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop, and I'm applying this to the highest points of my cheekbones, and that's me saying like, wow, look at this, it's beautiful. Honestly, this is one of like my favorite highlights of all time. It's just so good when they're mixed together. I love it. So I am doing my highlight right now the way that Jaclyn Hill says that she does her highlight. So I mix together the two for the highest points of my cheekbones, and now right on the apples of my cheeks, I'm dusting just a little bit of Champagne Pop on there so that when I smile facing forward, I still have a nice glow and highlight to my face, not just when I'm facing the side. Mixing the two highlighters together, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight all the other parts of my face that I normally highlight. So the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and on top of my eyebrows. I've been really into the over the eyebrow highlight lately. I just think it looks so nice when you turn your face and you get like that glow on your forehead. So if you think my highlight is really excessive, it probably is, but you know, I'm just doing me, guys. I like a lot of highlight. I don't know what to tell you. I'm actually also dusting whatever's left over on the brush right onto my chin, just so that I have a nice even glow over my whole face. And now I'm just, you know, getting really happy about my highlight. So now I'm going to line my lips using MAC's Boldly Bare Lip Liner. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to pick up the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the color Echo Park. This is one of my favorite formulas, and it's also one of my favorite colors. I wear this stuff so much. It's just such a comfortable formula, and it's such a nice change from a liquid lipstick, because sometimes liquid lipsticks are just so drying, and it just gets uncomfortable. So this formula is way more comfortable. And now I'm just taking the Dose of Colors lip gloss in the color Bellini and putting some of that just in the center of my lips to make them look a little more glowy and pouty. And this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. And again, thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.